What on earth? What am I doing right now? So you're telling me that there is a hot market for people paying $300 to $400 a piece for Indiana glass candy dishes with a hen on top of a nest. I'll see it all over TikTok. And a fairy lamp is, you had me at fairy lamp. I need to get in the antique mall business, selling antiques. Is there anyone else who has income currently? Because unemployment will not work for the mortgage. Trevor, how are you? What's happening? What's going on? Okay, sweet. That's where I'm at. And where are you right now? You're in Hillsdale, right? Okay. Okay. So you're coming back to Kalamazoo and do you have a house? Well, you said you have a few showing, so tell me about the homes. What's the highest price and the lowest price that you're looking at today? What's the address for that? No problem. Okay. What's the address for the 280? Okay. Do you have the address for the 281? KIM? Got it. Sweet. And what do you like about this property? Trevor, congratulations, my man. I'm in the same spot. I have 3, and yes. When is baby due? Thank you. Oh my gosh, okay, September. So we're going on number 4. Okay, sweet. Thank you, thank you. So you're looking, what is this one here? It's got 0.25 acres. It's in Comstock. Are you looking? It's got 3 beds, right? 3 beds, 2 full baths. Perfect. More space. Okay. Yes. Okay. So growing family and ready to move back to Kalamazoo. So this will check a couple boxes for you. Okay. Sweet. And then how much do you want to put down today? I know I've had you pre-approved for a while, and I know I just need to update some things, but I want to make sure I don't have any crazy changes. It's a good question. $275, 2%, sorry, 20% is 55,000. You don't have to do 20% down. I'm sure you want to, so you don't have PMI, but you can look at options 10% down, 5% down, 15% down to get the mortgage insurance even lower. So You can request it at 20% equity, and then it must fall off at 78% loan to value, so 22% equity. $41,250 is 15%. Oh, it is not weird. You can do whatever you want as long as you hit the minimum. I've had weird 7.5%. I've had 12.5%. Sometimes there's no benefit from doing 10 to 12.5% down. The 10% rate is the same as the 12.5, but the mortgage insurance might be maybe hopefully a couple bucks less a month. So I'll show you the numbers when you find the right home and ready to write an offer, and then we can go over at least a few scenarios that make sense. Okay. So, okay. That includes all in, right? 50,000 including the closing cost, total all in? Okay. And is that coming from your bank at Ally? It's at LMCU, sweet, okay. Great job, Trevor. Okay, sweet. Okay, and then all I need to do is update your credit. Your credit was amazing, obviously, last time. Anything change there? Okay, and then we had Keith as a co-signer, which I'll just need to update as well. And we were basically, long story short, we were just using Keith's income. Do you know if Keith is still over at the same job? He's not working right now? Okay. Okay. Is there anyone else who has income currently? Because unemployment will not work for the mortgage, but if he uses Social Security or something, that usually takes some time to process. So is there anyone else that might be able to co-sign with you? Okay, let me see. Okay. That's a really good question. The government requires you 2 years on a part-time job to be able to use that income. Yeah, just because it's a very. I think buyers have been burned that way before with qualifying. I know yours is different because you have the money and you have the income. It just doesn't meet the guidelines, right? How long have you been at your current job? Do you have 2 years tax returns now? Do you want me to take a look at those, Trevor? Yeah, let's look at that. Let's look at you qualifying on your own. Did you write, most business owners write off a ton so they don't have to pay in taxes, and it really hurts them for the mortgage because the mortgage is, I'd say the guidelines are fairly greedy, and I guess people think they're fair, but I think they're greedy for self-employed buyers. They want taxable income only, so they want profit and any taxable expenses. So did you write off, would you say you wrote off everything, or did you claim and had to pay? Okay, so your W-2 too. It does change, and what I'll do is, did you take a W-2 the previous year too? W-2 started in 2025? Okay. Got it. Okay. And when did you start the business? What was the first date of the official business documented? Sweet. Okay. Let me see here. So we got 2 years tax returns, and we're now 2 years and almost 2 months coming up here. Okay. Let me calculate. If you can send me those tax returns, I'll text you my email right now. If you can send those over. I'm looking at specifically at your Schedule C and your 1120 S Corp. Do you have them in an electronic copy that you can just forward, or are they all paper that you have to take photos of? Just for your tax returns. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'll text you my email right now. If you can shoot those over, I'm going to calculate them. I'm going to send them to my chief credit officer, an underwriter, long story short, for them to review behind me to see if I can maximize your income. So I like doing that for you because sometimes they see things that, and they're the underwriter, so they'll stamp it, but they'll see things that we might be able to add to increase income. Okay. 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 I have another idea too. When you take your business account deposits, the money you make, your revenue, do you put that all in one business account or in your personal account? Who's on the business account with you? Are you a 50% owner? How would you describe that business account? Like, how much do you think do you take a look at it? Do you have any idea how much you deposit in there every month? From your business that you split? No, I think you might be, and I'm not sure until I review everything, but you might be a great candidate for a bank statement loan. And a bank statement loan is not a normal government product, but we help buyers like yourself become homeowners using it. And the reason I say that is because you have excellent credit, you're putting a large down payment. They're usually starting at 10% down, which is a problem for many. 10 to 25% down depending on the property. And then we'll look at 12 months bank statements from your business or personal account, usually the same account, but they make exceptions sometimes. And we'll use the income derived from your business account as your income. For you, it'll be different because you own 50% of it. So we'll use 50% of that income. And then there's specific ratios depending on your business expenses that we can use. But I think we should definitely take a look at both options. A standard conventional loan for 2 years tax returns, and then also a bank statement loan with 12 months business bank statements. Sweet. How do you think? Do you think that it's pretty seasonal? Like, do you think the income is up and down every month, or do you think it's fairly steady? Talk to me about the rent. Your business. You're going to have to fill out a business narrative for the person. So I want to be able to make sure I can explain it well. So your income, it sounds like a lot of it is derived from rent. What are you renting out right now? Oh my gosh. What? And they make money, your clients. And you collect all the revenue and then pay them out? I'm tired thinking about this. And you're the bookkeeper? Oh. So I'm going to repeat this back to you. So 148 vendors, you own the antique mall, you rent out booths anywhere from 99 bucks a month to 300 plus a month. And some people have multiple booths. You charge $250 a square feet. These people are your people. Like, they rent out the booths, they make their sales, they earn income. You collect all the income. You provide them their sales and commissions, and you even sell their stuff online. All right. It's like, what on earth? What am I doing right now? So you even take care of the tax. So they're out the door walking away with that money? That's insane. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I need to get in the antique mall business, selling antiques. Okay. Well, yeah, say no more. This is, I guess this has nothing to do with buying a house, but what's the most popular antique selling right now? Or is that even a question? Or are there just too many things going on right now? Indiana glass is hot. What is going on? I live under a rock? So you're telling me that there is a hot market for people paying $300 to $400 a piece for Indiana glass candy dishes with a hen on top of a nest. Hen on nest candy? I'll see it all over TikTok. Hen on nest candy dish and a fairy lamp is. You had me at fairy lamp. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. And people are paying 300 to 400 because obviously these are probably cheap made in wherever. One's on Amazon for 27 bucks. So these are real antiques. So are these like Americans sitting in the back or no, they're super old and right? They're antiques. Wait, ones in US and Indiana are going for 400, but the Japanese ones are even more expensive? Why? How much are those sound? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you're at the showings? Okay, yeah. What when you're when you're done with when you're done with the showings, all three of them, or when you have time, please send me the bank statements and the business banks and the tax returns. Okay, later. All right. Have fun. Bye. What is going on?